everyone, and welcome back to another video. So today, as you read by the title, I'm gonna show you guys how I do a French ombre or Babyboom. And for that, you're just gonna need white acrylic powder, a cover pink, any cover pink, and some clear acrylic. For a Babyboom or French ombre, you're gonna have to start with the bottom color, and in this case it's white. So you can see how I dip my brush into the monomer, and that is just to get rid of any bubbles, so you can see the bubbles in the acrylic later on. And then I just drag my brush through the acrylic powder and I place it at the end of the natural nail, or like the free edge of the natural nail, and I start blending it in with the belly of my brush. And if you don't like the ombre or like the fade to be in the middle or center of the nail, you can place the bottom color more down or more up. It's just wherever you want the blending of the two colors to be. After that, I just slowly start dragging down the acrylic, and as you can see, I do this really slow. This is actually like original time right now. I didn't speed this up at all, just so you can see how slow I actually do this. And you don't have to rush this process, really take your time, so later you don't have to file too much. Sometimes you can also see me dipping my brush back into the monomer after I've already placed the bead on top of the nail, and that is just when I feel like I need to blend it very well and the bead is too dry for me to do that. So that is just a tip for you guys. If you feel like your beads are too dry, just go back into the monomer and keep working with your acrylic. And with placing the acrylic, it is really important to always clean your brush on the paper towel after working with the acrylic. Don't just work with the acrylic and then straight go back to the monomer, because that is gonna make your monomer really dirty and it's gonna make your brush sticky and it's gonna make it hard to work with the acrylic. So make sure to always brush off the excess acrylic on top of the paper towels. You can see me do that from time to time as well.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
after placing all of the white acrylic, you can start using your cover pink or any cover color that you want to use. And maybe you just saw how I pressed the brush on top of the paper towel, and that is just to drain it from some of the monomer. It's actually called bleeding out the acrylic, and that is just when you feel like it is too wet. And I actually do that a lot of times because my beads tend to be a little wet, but as you can see, I did it a little too much, so it was a bit too dry. But you know, it is really hard to get the right consistency of acrylic, so if you don't get it right all the time, it doesn't matter, you can still work with it. And as I said, if it does feel too dry, just clean your brush on the paper towel, put it back into the monomer, make it a little wet, and then keep on working with the acrylic. And for this part, the first thing I do is just push the acrylic up to the cuticle area, as I always do when I place acrylic near the cuticle area. Trying not to flush it, just really gently pushing it up a little bit. And then I start dragging it down with the belly of the brush. And then when it comes to the fading, then is the point where I start like flicking the brush down, and that is just so you can really create that fade and blend it into the white color or the other color that you have on the bottom. And I almost never do this with just one bead. I either use like 2 or 3, just until I like how the fade is looking and I don't see any spots that are like shining through the white or anything like that. So just keep using more of the cover color until you like how the fade is looking.
Jamie on the beat, boy.
After that comes a really important step, is to cap the nails with clear acrylic, and that is just so you can protect all of that fade that we just created, because if you don't do this, you're gonna destroy all of it when you're filing the nails. So please remember to cap your nails with clear. And it is also to create some apex so your nails don't break later on.
just like the sound of it.
And then after capping all of the nails with the clear, you're ready to file. So that's what we're gonna do now, and I'm just doing my regular filing routine. So if you want to see how I file my nails and me explaining what I do and stuff, then go check out my filing nail tutorial. I'm gonna put like a pop-up thingy on the screen so you can go check that out if you want.
I just like the sound of it. I just like the sound of it.
After filing and buffing all of the nails, you can put on top coat now to finish off. And so we're actually at the end of the video already, and if you watched all of this with me, I want to thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe. I already made it to 200 subscribers, and I'm really thankful for that as well in such a short time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.